Yo, what's up, guys? It's Nixus, and today I'm gonna make a tier list on all the new cards and all the cards right now. So let's go ahead and start. First card we got here is Archer's Child. I'm not gonna lie to you, kind of buns. I mean, I feel like bows are pretty good, but they did nerf flame arrows not long ago. They do a lot less damage now, and bows honestly are not really that like great of a weapon in a way. Guns are still superior. I mean, I don't know. Bows are okay, but it's just like guns are more superior in a way. And I don't feel like Archer's Child isn't that good. But I'll put this like, let's put like C tier. Nah, C tier. Not trash, but it's useful. Boy of Fist. Okay, Boy of Fist is it's really useful. It's really useful with like swords and stuff. I mean, it's also useful with stands. I'm pretty sure buff stand damage. I'm not sure, but it does reduce your accuracy. Although I'm not gonna lie to you, I've never used this card, so I'm not sure how bad it actually is. But I don't think it's that bad. This card is definitely useful, especially if you're running a saber build. So I think it's probably B tier. Can't left the tonic. Yeah, it's pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie. Coin roller. Okay, it's also D tier because coins are high key trash. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use a coin ever in like a PvP fight. So demolitions expert. It's definitely useful, but it's very niche. I feel like it's useful on Killer Queen. I think it's useful on 20th Century Bull. I'm not sure, but either way, it's really niche, and I feel like it's a good card, but it's not like you shouldn't be using it like a general build. So I think it's like C. Desperado. Okay, Desperado is definitely a really good card. The lower HP you have, the more damage you do. In general, I feel like this is a really good card, and I mean, who doesn't like more damage, right? This is a good card, like overall. Evil Eyes, D tier. It's not that good. I mean, Awkward Pro in general isn't really that like amazing. It does buff your stats and like make you shoot faster and whatever, reload faster. I don't know. It's only useful if you have like maybe High Noon, the Fox card, but that's like whole 3 cards. I feel like it's a waste. Executioner. I mean, there's some like niche cases it's useful. It's pretty good. I'm not sure if snipers even do much damage anymore. I'm not gonna lie. And also you have to hit a headshot, which is really hard, especially in this game where you can just I don't know. But 40 damage of a headshot, most guns can't even reach 40 damage. So like I feel like this card isn't really that useful. So it's probably like yeah, C tier. I think at least it's useful on like these, bro. This, I mean, was this Belmont Friendly Crest? Belmont Friendly Crest is it's kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's kind of useless. Like in general, it's pretty useless. I mean, if you want to use it against like the vampire boss or something, I think it works on it. Maybe it does. It's probably useful, but since vampire just came out, yeah, maybe no, what maybe it's useful, but it's like the bottom of C tier, bro. It's like I'm not gonna lie, it's probably a D tier. I'm not gonna lie. Never mind. Yeah, T like this card right here is useless, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's trash. They're both D tier. T times it. All right, so Flush Automaton. I mean, it's all right, but it guarantees your death afterward, which is kind of bad. Especially if you have a team or friends or something, you just die and explode. It's kind of mid, bro. It's at least it does something, you know. It does something, but it's not good. Free runner is really good. It has 20 plus stamina and gives you a combat slide, which does stun. So really strong. I think it's A tier. It could be S tier. I'm not gonna lie. Desperado could be S tier. I don't know. The high noon cards aren't really that good. I mean, it's because they nerf your health, first of all. The original one, without the Fox card, this one is fucking D tier. It's trash, bro. I could put this in F tier. It's like the most useless card ever. But the Fox card, when these both are combined, it's good. I mean, I don't think they're above B tier. I think it's like a minimum bottom C tier. I mean, there's like the Tommy gun works well for it, I guess. But other than that, bro, it's not that good. And they also lose a bunch of HP, so pretty trash. I'll put this C tier. Yeah, nah, I'll put D tier, bro. They're trash. I'm not gonna lie. We got Lung Shot. All right, Lung Shot. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty niche. I think it's really good. Hitting somebody with the gun may pretty much reduce their stamina. If they don't have hyperventilator, this card's pretty good because it pretty much resets their stamina bar. So it's a really good card, but it does waste a slot, and there's probably better cards for this. But I think it's A tier. Pretty good. All right, so we got Poltergeist. That makes you invisible when you combat roll. It also takes 80% more stamina when you do. This is trash, bro. I don't know why you use this. It makes you invisible. Wow, whoop-de-doo, bro. All right, quick draw. They did rework this card. I did try it out. I'm not gonna lie, it's still trash. I remember when I think one of the developers said it was like top 5 cards. No, it's not even close, bro. It's trash. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's C tier. At least it's useful, you know. But other than that, it's pretty trash. All right, we got Season Hunter. All right, so now since vampires are now out in the game, you can actually get it. Vampires are now obtainable, so this card is actually useful and not D tier. Although you do lose your HP, a little bit of HP, like max HP, and it gives you a stake, which isn't even hard to get in the first place. And also, I mean, vampires get less blood from you, which is okay, but this is still D tier, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Vampires are like, yeah, they're good, but it's like I don't know. You don't need a whole card to counter them. Show me a good time. But yeah, 10% more blade damage and ability to parry bullets. Show me a good time is a pretty good card, especially if you're going to saber build. I think this card is probably if you're gonna go saber build, probably A tier. I think it's a needed card if you're gonna go saber, like for sure. Like you need this card, but because it allows you to parry bullets, so you can actually go up to people and start swinging and shit, and it'll work. So, really good card. Silver Prodigy. All right, this card. All right, now this card, since vampires are now a lot more common now, since they're obtainable. This card is definitely not D tier. I think this card's maybe I think it's C tier. The reason why I say it's C tier is because it'll help you out on that one vampire boss fight, I guess. But I mean, other than that, though, it's kind of it's outright. You know, I think bottom C tier. Like, all of these are really close to D tier. I'm not gonna lie, except for like the motion expert. Maybe this could be. Maybe I think it's go B tier. I'm not gonna lie, it's go B tier. Silver wire set. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. Wire set's pretty trash itself. In silver, yeah, I don't know, bro. It's D tier. It's trash. I don't know. It sets wires everywhere. It makes it silver. Wow, does more damage and does more damage to vampires. It's still not that good. That's better cards than that. Small cuts. This card, I feel like it's really situational. I mean, you take more damage if it's like single shots, but if you take multiple hits at the same time, like multiple shots, then you technically do take less damage. I mean, I feel like most of the time you take like more single shots than that. It's really situational, but it's probably D tier. I'm not gonna lie, something good. So Snake Eater, you stay still for 5 seconds and you turn invisible, and your stamina recovery is a lot faster. This card's trash, bro. All right. Yeah, stand still for 5 seconds. First of all, you're not even invisible. I've seen it. People use it before. You're barely even invisible. People can easily see you, dude. This card's trash, dude. Now, D tier. Sneaky low life. This card makes it so like people can't see you if they use their ocular prowess on you, which could be useful, especially if you're trying to like run away from people when you have the course part. But it also lets you pickpocket people for money, which isn't. I mean, it's all right, but otherwise, this card's pretty decent actually. I think it's probably C tier. If you're like sand grinding and stuff, this is probably good because you can easily run away from people and they'll never know where you went. So 30. Okay, I think it's obvious this is S tier. This is broken. 50% more HP. 3 hits to finish you off, and I'm pretty sure it does nerf your stamina a little bit. I think it does. It doesn't say it does, but I think one of the devs said it does. But this card is obviously one of the strongest cards in the game because it gives you more HP. It doesn't want more HP, bro. And heals all wounds. This card is also really, really good. You get passive health regen. I feel like this card is better than Master in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, but they did buff Master though, so you have way more storage. But and heals all wounds. I think it's A tier. They're really good. What? How did I forget the word? It's just a good card. I mean, he's got heals. So next we got Master. Spawning of 3 tonics and to heal you a little bit more, and you also have a little bit of an increased like maximum cap. You can have 10 now instead of 5. So this card is way stronger. I'm not gonna lie. This card's really good. I don't know why I got buffed, but this card's dead. I think honestly it's S tier, bro. Like these cards are kind of coincide with each other now, for sure. I think Sturdy's still better in some cases, but Master, I mean, having a heal is really good, especially in a lot of fights. So Master is also up there. Too Tired to Fall. This is a pretty good card too. Although I feel like you have to have your stamina below 50% to take less damage. As like I think it's like a 30% defense buff. So this card's pretty good, but you have to conserve your stamina a lot. So you gotta think about it. So I think it's like I think right here. Here. Nah, I think Fern's better. And we got Total Checkmate. This card is trash. They nerfed it to the ground. Time Stop is not good anymore, so this is trash. A True Cowboy. I tried this out once. I mean, it's cool and all. I think it's pretty decent. I think it's usable, for sure. But I think there's way better cards you should be using this on. Instead of this card. So, yeah, I think it's bomb C tier. Alright, so we got 20-meter radius steel. Wires. I forgot what it's called. I think it's wire. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie, this card it's really, really situational. Like I think this card's only good if you're like in town. It has to like, I don't know, I feel like it's really situational. I've seen only one person use this before, and I was like, it worked okay. Especially if you go inside buildings and you lock it off, and yeah, it works fine. But this card, I mean, it's usable, but I feel like there's way better cards out there. Not gonna lie. It's very niche though. Veteran is a pretty good card. Makes it so you don't have to empty your revolver every single time if you use one. But revolvers are pretty important in this game, especially because they're really good for movement and stuff. So I think this is probably like probably B tier. Like that, probably B tier. Like right here. Nah, past this. Yeah, B tier. Wingman. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Wingman. This used to be good when it worked on horses, but not anymore. So I'm not gonna lie. I don't know any uses of this thing anymore. I mean, I think maybe Cash Rainbow would be good with this, but that's really niche. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of. I feel like this is really situational. You have to be jumping a lot and stuff. Maybe in the air. So, probably D tier. Anger issues. Pretty much the more hits you take, the more damage you do, which is pretty good. Honestly, I think this is definitely A tier, bro. Sure. It's on par with Desperado. I think they both are like the same thing pretty much. I mean, it's up to you if you like them, but I think these two are really interchangeable. They're right next to each other pretty much. Gunslinger's crit. So now they changed how this works now. Every time you kill someone, you actually get a little health pack. Then this now boosts how much health you get from the pack now. So this is it's decent. It's pretty good. I think it's a good card. I'm not sure how much it heals you now. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I think this card is definitely more useful than a lot of these cards. I'm not gonna lie, but it's more useful like in these. So I think it's definitely A tier. Sure. Drawing Presence. This is a pretty good card, especially if you're like farming like Rokas and stuff. I feel like this card, yeah, this card is definitely useful, but you know, it's not a PvP card. It's more of a grinding, like I'm farming card, you know. It's more of a hold your life card. So I think this card is probably like D tier. Nah, like C tier. I'm not gonna lie, C tier. I don't know why I said B tier. I was way too high. Soul Cleaver. Soul Cleaver is really good, especially if you're running a Saber build because it increases your range. I think you do a little more damage, and it also looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie. So I think it's definitely up here. I think these two are interchangeable. Wingard, this card is high-key kind of trash. I'm not gonna lie. When I use it, it's pretty butt. You lose HP, maximum HP, and it reduces your dash cooldown, which sounds really good on paper, but it's not that good. I'm not gonna lie. There's way better cards than that. I think this is like it's usable, unlike these cards. So, very usable. Hyperventilator. This card honestly is one of my favorite cards in the game. I'm not gonna lie to you. People say it's trash. I don't think so. I think it's this is probably one of the best cards in the game, in my opinion. If you don't like it, then I don't care. I don't know. But it pretty much allows you to it reduces your maximum stamina, but regen stamina really quickly. Like it does not matter, bro. Like if you pretty much you never have to worry about your stamina bar, which I really like because I hate thinking about it. So yeah, I think it's A tier for sure. For sure A tier. Anchor Syndrome. This card is pretty decent. I feel like Time Master is still better though, because this one locks you in place, right? Locks you in place. It does heal you like 25% of your HP, a pretty decent amount. It heals a lot of HP, but it also leaves you very vulnerable. It keeps you still, and if someone finds you and shoots you, 1.5 times more damage. So this card, it's good, but I think Tongue Master is leagues above this. I feel like so. I think it's it's not good. It's not like amazing. It's fun though. It's a tough card, but since they're both kind of like hand in hand with each other, I put them together. I'm not gonna lie. These cards are. This one is like it wastes a slot though. So I don't know. I think it's like bottom tier. Nah, I feel like. This depends on your skill. I'm not gonna lie. This really depends on your skill and how to use it. If you're really good at, if you know what you're doing, this could be really good. But you can say that of any other card. But either way, bro, this card is like, I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This one's like some gummy stuff. I'll put it right next to it for now. Nocturnal. Actually, let's talk about the original one first. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie. This card by itself is trash. But when it's paired with Nocturnal though, or the Fox card, this goes to like maybe C tier. Like if you're combined, like Nocturnal is by itself is trash. But when it has the Fox card, I think it's really good actually. I'm not gonna lie. It allows you to like wallbang, especially like if you're into town. This could be really good, but it's still a waste of 2 cards. I'm not gonna lie. So I'll put it's like D tier, whatever. All right, so here we got Violent Tendencies. I think by itself it's all right, but you have a gun, you have a stand. This card by itself is all right, you know. But when it's paired with the Fox card, now these two are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. When they're combined. Still, it does take up 2 card spaces, so it's still kind of a bad choice. But I think these two combined are probably like, I think it's B tier for sure, because this allows you to like the people when they're setting up and stuff. So it allows you to combo. I've seen some crazy combos of this shit. I'm not gonna lie. I saw like Cash Rainbow combo with this. This actually like left me flabbergasted, and this also works well with like Killer Queen. You do a crazy Killer Queen one shot combo. If you watch my other video, you should watch it. Please watch it. It's a little outdated though. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway. But yeah, other than that though, I think these cards, I think it's probably like, I think it's B tier. Yeah, B tier. These two combined are B tier, but this one by itself is like C tier. So, all right, so we got Narcoleptic. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen a single soul use this card, so I'm not sure like how good it is. But like getting knocked and going to sleep for a long time just for a little bit extra heals, I feel like it's more of a detriment because you're down for longer. People can go up to you and kill you. It's I don't know. I think it's D tier. It's not that good. I think there's way better cards out there. Perfectionist. This card needs you to be 100 HP, which is like never if you're in an actual PvP fight. So I think this card's also here. I mean, it does increase your damage if you're by 10% if you're full HP, max HP. But if you're below it, then you do you do 10% less, which is detrimental. I feel like this card's kind of trash. All right, so we get the new cards right here. Here we go. Let's go ahead and rank them up right now. So we got Equinophobia, which is like pretty much okay. So Equinophobia, I mean, this card is interesting because it makes it so your horse ram attacks don't take all your stamina anymore when you're running. Like if you're full sprint and you use it, it won't take all your stamina anymore. The horse attack will do a lot more damage. I'm not sure how much it is. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't used the card, but this card, like on paper, sounds pretty good. I'll probably put this. I think there's better cards up there. I think it's C tier, like bomb C tier. I'm not gonna lie. It's not trash. I guess it's definitely useful. Like it has its uses. Like if you want to run like a horse build or something, which is unheard of, you could use this. First three crawl. So when you're down, it allows you to actually crawl instead of being ragdolled. I don't think this doesn't really sound that good. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen it in action. Maybe they're called like you crawl like super freaking fast. Who knows? But on paper, this card it sounds pretty trash. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's definitely D tier. I mean, like who you don't need a crawl. If it's a really high movement speed, then yeah, I think it's BC. But if you move like crawl really slow, like it's 4-9 or something, yeah, I don't think it's that good. You're still gonna die, bro. I think it's definitely D tier. So next we got Merfolk. Allows you to breathe underwater. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this card. I mean, it's not trash. I don't think it's trash. If you have a course part and you run into the lake or something, you can high keys be underwater the entire time, and be really annoying in your horse. And you'll be like, no one's ever gonna kill you, bro. Like you're underwater, they can't see you. So I think this card's pretty decent in really situational situations. What does that even mean? Bro, what? I don't know. Anyway, Merfolk's Taiki D tier, bro. It's not that great. It's decent. Alright, so we got Master Angler next. I'm pretty sure it increases the chances of having or getting epic and legendary fishing drops, which is really good. Especially if you're grinding for like arrows. I think meteor shards are also legendary. I'm not sure. They're either epic or legendary. I'm not sure. I feel like the only use of this card is probably just to get arrows, like the increased chance of arrows. So this card's pretty good. I think it's like for versatility. I think it's like B tier. I'm not gonna lie. If it buffs it by a lot, then this is really good. But I'm not sure what the percentage, but that's pretty good. So next we have Steady Hands, 25% less spin charge drain. I mean this card I think it seems decent if you're running spin. If you don't have spin, this card's useless. But I think if you have spin, it's definitely useful. I'm not sure how much I've never used spin. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I never used spin, but this card is I think it's good for spin users. I'm not gonna lie. I think my friend uses it and he said it's pretty good. So I think it's probably like if you're using spin, probably B tier. Yeah, B tier. I think. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't use spin. It sounds pretty useful, so pretty good. Next we have Master Archer. All right, so pretty much less draw speed time. Oh, no, my bad, not less. More draw speed time. Sorry. Less damage, but you shoot 3. So it's like the multi-shot enchantment from Minecraft. It sounds trash. I'm not gonna lie. Those in general are pretty trash. I feel like maybe if you like explosion arrows or fire arrows, this could be good. Maybe flame arrows, but I don't think it's that good. It takes first of all, it takes a long ass time to freaking charge them up anyway, and then you shoot 3. I mean, it's like a shotgun, I guess. I don't know. What do you streak? I don't know. Each consecutive hit does more damage. That's pretty much what it means. But I'm not sure how much. It says slightly, so I don't think it means a lot. But I don't think this card's useless. I'm not sure what the damage increase is. It could be like 5% each time, which isn't a lot, but it could add up. I mean, it could be useful in, like shotguns. Shotguns could be useful. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it applies to that or like Tommy guns. That could be useful. But other than that, I feel like it's kind of situational, and you also have to have really good aim. So I think this card's really C tier. It's not useless. Master Practitioner. Alright, so I see my friend use this card. It's high key mid, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that good. I think it's. I don't think it's. I don't know. I think it's between C and D tier. I think it's bomb C tier. I just say bomb C tier, just to give it the benefit of the doubt. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not trash, like completely trash. Like it has its uses, but I think like the other forms, like straight spin or straight throwing, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot better. I mean, this is decent, but you can't control where it starts spinning around and stuff. And I don't know. I think it's bomb C tier. It's right next to D tier. Like it should be D tier. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. Next we have Pyromaniac. Pretty much your fire doesn't damage you anymore. So if you like Molotov, you throw yourself, you won't die to it or take any damage from it. Your fire does increase damage, which is pretty good. I think this card could be really good. Like Magician's Red. It increases the damage of it. I think they buffed it recently. I'm not sure, but. This card is really pretty good at Molotovs. Molotovs in this game are really useful. They do a crap ton of damage for no reason. And I know some combos you can do with this that are crazy. And you pretty much, I don't know. I think this card is good. I think it's quite B tier. One in nature. I got the trail right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. We don't really know what the actual buffs are, but according to this is what it's supposed to be. They added seasons like this update, so now the summer, winter, spring, and autumn. So I guess in summer your speed is increased, your movement speed. Winter, I guess you have more defense. In spring, you do more damage. In autumn, you do more fire rate. or you have more fire rate or faster fire rate. What am I talking about? I'm not gonna lie to you, this card seems kind of it's situational, obviously. Like speed by itself, I mean it's alright. The speed isn't really that good. These two, like 1 tier and spring, these two are pretty good. Defense and more damage, that's pretty good. Fire rate, yeah, it's pretty good too. But I feel like this one right here is pretty trash. Summers, I don't know. But other than that, those cards is kind of situational, and I feel like this card is way better. There's way better cards out there. I'm not gonna lie. If you want more buffs, I think there's better cards out there. So I'll put this. Not sure. I'm not gonna lie. It's not useless. I think it's bottom C tier. It's not useless. Strong liver. So pretty much it reduces the side effects of tonics. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tonics are really important in this game, and this could be pretty useful. Or I think this could be like probably B tier. I'm not gonna, oh, where did I put it? God, where did I put it? Oh, here we go. I think it could go honestly high C tier. Cause like I mean tonics by itself, they're good, but most of the time you don't drink it a lot. I mean I think, I think it's B tier. Cause like the side effects of tonic are really annoying, and I'm not sure how much the side effects are reduced by. Maybe it's by a lot, and it's not like noticeable. But if it allows you to drink more tonics without like much repercussion, I think it's a really good card. So I think it's probably B tier, maybe even top B tier if it's like really good. In the newest update, they added a coin gun. One of the 2 guns they added. Pretty much allows you to do more damage depending on how much money you spend each time you shoot it. I feel like this card, I mean, you also need Punisher Shot for this card, or for this gun to even work, like, at all, unless you want to use copper coins the entire time. But other than that, though, I feel like, I've never seen this in, actually, I'm not gonna lie, it also uses your money. So unless you're really rich, this isn't really that good of a weapon, I'm not gonna lie. But it's from Terraria, that's pretty cool, though. This is only useful for that one card, so I'm not gonna lie, it's probably D tier, I'm not gonna lie. So, let's see. That's pretty much it. Let's see. Let's do some final revisions here. Let's look at A tier. Honestly, this could be S tier, bro. I think time heals on wound could be S tier. Like I don't know. I'll put S tier. All right, time heals on wounds is S tier. Okay, the thing is with all these cards though is that they're really situational. Like they depend on the build and your skill. Like the sword ones right here, and the boy the fist also require that. Like I feel like if you want a sword build, then obviously this is S tier, you know. But like this is like a general build, like a general tier list. So I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of cards are in D tier because they're hot garbage. Like Snake Eater. This card is like trash. I don't know who the hell runs this shit. I'm a small cuss. Why the hell you run this shit either? And yeah, I think that's it. So that's the tier list right here. I'm gonna zoom this out so you can see it. This is my tier list of all the new cards. All right, so there's 2 other cards that I'm missing here. It's the Wrecking Ball and the Fox Wrecking Ball. They affect spin. You get it from Bucket People. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's like no information about it. I couldn't find much about it. I'm not sure what Wrecking Ball even does. I think it's like the orange. If I had, I'm not sure what Wrecking Ball does, like the stand. So I'm not sure where I would place it. I'm not even sure if it's a stand. No, it's a stand. I'm LARPing, bro. I'm not gonna. I never read it. Yeah, I think this is it. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and hit that subscribe and like button. So that's it. See you guys later.